is 50-50.
What's your story?
All right, so we're here tonight at 50-50 Skatepark. We play in a band called Bueno, but we have a little side project going on right now, doing kind of just drone and drums.
Still figuring out a name, but working on it.
Yep.
Met in school in kindergarten.
Yeah, we met in school in kindergarten, and we started playing in a band in 5th grade together. And virtually almost every musical project we've ever done, we've been in the band together. Since 5th grade. How'd you pick the guitar? Like besides the you just like you.
I just wanted to play guitar.
Yeah.
So I got a guitar.
You wanted to be a front man, you know.
I took lessons and that was it.
He took one lesson.
Started playing guitar, and I didn't stop playing guitar, and I still play guitar. And when we were kids, we wanted to start the band, and we still started the band. Well, we started the band.
We started the band and we still start the band.
Yeah.
My dad played drums, and he always told me about playing drums. I actually started out on keyboard even younger than 5th grade, and I had like a Casio keyboard, and I eventually only started playing with the drum machine on the keyboard. And I was, my dad always talked about drummers. Anytime we talked about music, he would be like, "Hey, listen to this drummer, listen to this," and that's how I got into it. And he had like a little practice pad around the house and a pair of sticks, and that's how I started. That's how I picked the drums, I guess.
You guys have like a favorite memory of playing in a band as far as from where you're from, Staten Island?
I think our best memories playing on Staten Island is definitely at when Martini Red was still around. That's kind of like how I guess our main band now, Bueno, that's how it started back in the day. You know, we were just practicing one night at the studio, and we're like, let's just book a show.
And that was the first show, Martini Red?
And yeah.
Now, that's a real question. What's it like having fans?
What's a lot having? That is kind of weird because I definitely remember the switch when the audience went from mainly friends to complete strangers, and that was pretty weird, right?
Yeah. But it's all like, I don't know. For the most part, a lot of friends come, and then I don't know. Everyone's at the shows like kind of always friends anyway.
Yeah, right.
Like the shows we play are very
Community based.
yeah, community based.
Yeah, but what's it like looking out while you're playing a show and being like, we made this from scratch and people like it?
Oh, it's fucking, it's awesome. It's like
Dude, and that's honestly that's why it doesn't matter. There's like they could be one person in the room, or there could be 500 people in the room, and it's the same weird feeling of like that person came out to see this.
Yeah, like you made something and they're into it, and it's just a cool feeling.
Yeah, that's the best feeling. That's why I do it.
Like in 10 years from now, you guys see yourself still playing music?
I do believe that I will still be playing music. I mean, I've dedicated now more than half my life to playing the drums.
Probably on like the scale of more playing music than not playing music.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much a big part of the life.
Right, to live our lives playing more music than doing anything else. I think anybody can relate to that, right? You want to be doing what you love more than anything else.
I remember we were sitting in class and we were talking about starting the band before we actually started the band.
Yeah,
in the 6th grade.
Yeah,
we were
St.
talking.
Rose Band. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were just talking what instruments we wanted to play, and I ended up. I almost played bass actually.
Yeah. All right, let's go even deeper. Our English teacher in the 5th grade gave us a project. Yeah, Miss Tizzy. Yeah. Now we call it Lisa now because she's come to our show. That's crazy. That's a whole other story. So in 6th grade, she gave us a project that said, basically do whatever you want. You guys it could be like an art project. It was like anything. She was always into music. She was really into White Zombie. I'll never forget that. She loved White Zombie. And she was like, do a project. So me, you, Vin Fenimore, our buddy Tom, we decided to make a band. Yet we didn't play any instruments at all. We started like messing with guitar and drums, but we like didn't play have a band yet.
Yeah.
We started a band even before we were probably good enough to
That was
even
basically
have
the project
a band.
though, was we started a band, like made like a CD and lyrics and shit like that. And,
Right.
And we started.
And we recorded it on a cassette on a little boombox.
Yeah.
Yeah. and we made a CD. I remember it was like the first time I ever burned a CD.
Yeah, AJ's grandparents lived on Bay Street, so they let him set the drums up in the attic, and we started playing there. Like,
Yeah.
I remember all summer, and it was like crazy hot. But AJ's grandparents were really cool, and you know.
Yeah. Everybody smoked cigarettes up there because my grandma smoked cigarettes, and she could never tell the difference. Wasn't that hilarious? That shit was awesome.
Alright, what's the first song that you learned how to play on guitar? What's the first song that you learned how to play on the drums?
Oh, I know this right now.
What is
Are you
it?
ready? The first song that I learned to play on drums was again by Alice in Chains.
Alright.
I remember not mine, but the first song I learned to play was, I don't remember, it was a Nirvana song definitely, but
Nirvana?
yeah.
Yeah.
No. My guitar teacher taught me how to play Paranoid. First song I learned.
I still think today, no matter what, you know, the internet, social media side, YouTube, all that stuff. Like if you can't do it live and you're not taking this out to people, it's just never gonna work. It's you know what I mean. We've always looked at it like really simply, and I know we're not the only people that look at it that way, or people that we were influenced by. Always told us, you have to play live. If you're gonna do this as a band and sustain, like be a professional musician, you have to play live all the time. And we seriously have been playing live since we were in high school. You know, it's a really long time.
So what other advice could you give to, like, say, young musicians that are maybe too nervous to play live, or somebody that just got into music? What kind of, besides telling them that they need to play live, what other advice could you give them to kind of jumpstart them in the right direction? Because I'm sure there was points where you were young that you were probably too nervous to do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta do it. Like, you know.
And never stop learning your instrument. You know.
Yeah, just keep playing.
Don't ever think. Yeah, if you feel like you topped off, that's probably not a good thing. You know, you got to be open to learning something new every single. Like anytime we play with other bands, you know, you watch other musicians and you kind of learn some stuff.
Yeah, play music with your friends. You know, listen to music. Go to shows.
Go to shows.
Yeah, go to a lot of shows.
Gotta go. That is one thing that I feel like the internet has changed, is that a lot of people spend way more time inside. You know?
Well, just watching like a concert on
Like
YouTube
rap,
or something, you know?
But live music is alive and well. You know, concerts are alive and well.
Yeah.
And that's why even bands like that we grew up on, they still go on the road now in 2015 to still be, like, you know, relevant. And obviously to make money. It's how that's how you can sustain yourself, as being a live band.
Yeah, well, the cool thing is, you know, you got online, so you can pretty much go online and find any single kind of band that you want, you know, and you can find if they're playing locally, and you can go to the show. And, you know, it's good for bands too, because you're always going to kind of have an audience, so no matter what kind of niche you play, you're always going to have an audience, because people are on there looking for music that suits them, and if you're that, they will come see you.
Yeah,
You know, just
something
keep putting
for
yourself out there.
everybody nowadays.
Always put yourself out there.
If I had a time machine and I go back to my younger self, I would say, I should have jumped on opportunities way earlier, you know? Don't be scared. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I think
You know what I mean?
from my point of view, I think every young musician is fucking petrified,
Yeah.
you know?
Don't be scared, man.
For
Just
sure.
do it.
Yeah,
I don't think
That's
any
what I
young
would say.
musician goes out there and isn't
Yeah.
shitting their pants the minute they get on the stage, whether it's Martini Red or
You're right.
in front of your friends. Because I remember being kind of young and doing it, and I was like, damn,
Yeah.
Yeah, you always get
what's
that.
going on right now?
Yeah, right.
You know?
I mean, like even tonight, you know, you get it, being in front of people.
Yeah, right now, being in front of people.
Doing this. What's my story?